The water situation, he said you mentioned that to him. That
Welcome back to my channel this week too, and let's discuss about how head of house went down. Housemates are all in the arena, and Biggie said before the challenge starts, let them do a housekeeping, and he told them no speaking in languages that is not English or Pidgin, no instigating, and no mention of the camera as if it is a scripted show. Tonight is going to have two levels. Now, the guys are going to compete with the guys in the first, in all the levels, and the girls are going to compete with the girls. So it had to do with housemates running to get water from a bucket. Yeah, and fetching it, you run. When you run to get the water from the bucket, you fetch it and put it inside like a bottle. Now, the fastest housemates qualifies for the second stage. Yeah. And they were done with the stage. The guy started, and Ortega tells Biggie that Biggie, I had a straight tear on in my cup. And Biggie was like, that is impossible. And he tried to explain what he meant better. Biggie said, no, that is impossible. That went the fastest person in this stage for the guys is Jason J. The girls went ahead, did the same thing, and the fastest girl was Thelma. Before the girls started, Joanna said, please, she wants to go in. She has a little problem. Her period came and she has to wear pads because blood will be flowing. Vicky said this is why he always mentions housemates. You have 30 minutes, you have 15 minutes, you have 10 minutes. And she said it just came. Yeah. So he allowed her use the bathroom, still on still. Thelma was the fastest lady. And there was a competition set for Jesse J and Thelma. That's the two guy and that's the last guy standing and the last woman standing. And Thelma won head of house for Sunday. We all know when you win head of house on Sunday, you are like an intern head of house because you're still going to defend your title the following day. As usual, now when you win head of house, Vicky is going to ask you, would you want to pick as guest? And Salma picked Kai Kumi as guest. Before she picked him, Isabella was hailing JC J, JC, go, go JC, go JC. But Salma picked Kai Kumi and Kai Kumi accepted this offer. Housemates wouldn't drink shayo because Big Brother said he should not drink. So they went to cut Denari's cake, wished Denari happy birthday, and married. As they entered inside the main lounge, they saw their pictures, their portraits all over, 29 of them. And they were looking. Emisi looked so good. They were like, some people look different from the portrait. Some they washed, they over edited to make them look fine. Joanna said, Mesan looks like Adekule, gold or silver. And Sultana said, Dede looks like Jarvis. Looking at it closely, she is not wrong. Before I forget, Danari said he dedicates his birthday to those people that do not celebrate birthday, they don't see birthday as a big deal. Apparently, he comes from a house that they don't see birthday as a big deal. And there are many people like that that feel people celebrating birthday are just doing too much. They're extravagant. They are just celebrate. They just don't believe in it. They feel it's irrelevant. But it's a big deal, really. So many housemates are shocked that Kaikumi accepted to be Talma's guest. Yeah. Damboski said he would have moved to Sultana. He was gisting that he would have moved to Sultana, but him and Zita got along and he liked her and he likes intelligent women. As you have seen her, we have intelligent conversation and she's actually very sensible. Trace with Kaikumi and Tracy, and he tells them, I'm worried for this stupid Kai that he loves Thelma, but age is her problem. But and Thelma likes him too. Kaikumi said no, he doesn't really he's like Thelma like that. It's just house guests. He tells them that apparently he wants to show more of himself than being in a sheep, and he was thinking double. He was like, she was jealous, kind of, that Joanna sat on his laps and she spends most of her time with Ortega. And if she return the same energy, it's going to be something else. Kola comes to meet Doris in anger and he tells her that he just had the word with Jason. And Jason repeated everything she told him, the whole G stuff. Oh, they said the way they said you should get her water, and she didn't even say thank you, and she ignored you in the party, she embarrassed you. Like everything Doris, every word Doris told Kola, Jason repeated it to him, and he was like, are you trying to bash my head with this guy? And Doris was so defensive. There again, Sabrina walks in and he was like, people are trying to play mind games here. Culture tried to jam Sabrina's head with Sultana, telling Sultana all sorts of things.
They had a conversation and they said something about allies. Do you remember when I said something like that, Kola? That was like, people had a conversation about allies and you gave a full speech and gave him a gift. So he was like, why is he? Do you understand? Like, oh, bro, Kola. And I said, that I was the one who told him to go for her. That was me that even encouraged.
She went ahead to say it was actually Dede's friend that was spreading all these rumors, saying it in groups. She never wanted to mention him. And yeah, she said it was Koyi that has been saying it. And Kola was so pissed. Kai Kumi tries to talk to Isabella, and she was with Dambo's kid, and she flared up that I should not talk to her. I'm not talking to this guy. When I say I'm done with somebody, I'm done. I have scar because of a guy. I don't want this situation. Blah blah blah. All ranting and threatening. Yeah. And Damboski tried to play the middle guy, and Isabella said she's so hot. This time is trying to play a game because she had already cried to her about her relationship problems with Kayakumi, not knowing they already knew each other from the before coming to Big Brother's house. Somebody trying to link them up that they were chatting that oh, if they come to the house, they can actually like team up together and maybe form a ship. Apparently, it was Sabrina that told her. Sabrina was sleeping. Kaikumi goes to talk to her on her bed, and he says she's the only one he can actually talk to, that he didn't expect Talma to pick him. And Sabrina says this is not Love Island. And he says exactly. Now, Kaikumi is acting like a fool, like a young dummy that doesn't have a mind of his own. Why move from one person to another to discuss your situation? Here, everybody is playing a game, and you think people won't be happy. You have issues. Do you think it's everybody that give a fuck about two fucks about you? The guy is just acting smith like a fool. Sabrina said her room is going to be the most toxic room ever. Kola is here, Dede is here, and Jason wants to move here. We all know it's no more HOH for now. We don't know if you win the challenge. So Culture and Sultana are talking, and Sultana tells Culture that she's not here to ship. She doesn't want to ship with anybody. That if most people are attracted to her sexually, if you ask these people, why do you like Sultana? What you hear will be about the physical. Look at Koyin, for example. He says he likes her. He likes her eyes. That's why he likes her. What if a situation whereby something happens to her eyes? There will be nothing to love. They keep talking, and I think former head of house Jason J comes to meet them. They switch where they were sitting from. They went to another corner close to the swimming pool area. That's where you can sit. They now talk, and culture now say, JC, what do you like about Sultana? He said, I love her oral. She's beautiful. There's just something about her. Culture actually said he knew Sultana from Abuja before he came to the house. And Sultana said the way she walks is due to an accident she had for like 3 months. It's changed her walking pattern. So at the HOH lounge, Thelma tells Kaikumi that if he's not comfortable sleeping here, he can always go to the main building, the main lounge, that she's not here to steal anybody's man. Apparently, why Thelma picked him is because she wants him to like show more of himself, relate more, have a story, show something. Because the guy is just like on one side, cuddle up with his Isabella, and she's there shouting, I have scar because of man, I have scar because of man. And in no housemates have gotten real interaction with him. Yeah. So Kola and Isabella are talking, and Isabella tells Kola, normally the guy they even annoy me. Safe. It's not like he has anything to offer her. On a normal day, she won't follow somebody like Kayekumi. I'm just going to say this. She has clocked that is a fool, and is somebody she can maneuver either to use for her game. Because when she came to the house, she's there shouting game, 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 game. That's why everybody, they were not getting so close with her, because everybody's here for the game, but she made everything obvious. I don't need to be loyal with anybody. I don't need to have friends with anybody. She went ahead to say the guy just disgraced me for national TV, that she knows she go chop nomination. Kola said he knows he'll chop nominations too. So Kola gist her about his own situationship, and Isabella say free the girl, free they free all those girls. Yeah, the girl no like you. Kola sef na cho talk talk. Amebo bebo. So Gigi is with Victory, her man, and she kind of tells him that she doesn't know what they are doing is not defined. Like her and Sultana, there's sisterhood there. Her and Ortega, there's friendship there, there's title, but what are they doing? That what does he want from her? He should do he should do him. The guy takes his time to answer that he's surprised she's saying this thing again. It's something they've discussed. And she says, see, I cannot do anything sexual with you here. I don't want anything sexual. And she tells him if he's for the house, sex or whatever, he can go for someone else. And he tells her she's a cool person, she's a nice person. He doesn't even want to bore her with too much talks. And she's like, bore me. And she defines what dating means. Because they are two different people. She grew up in UK, he grew up in Nigeria. She defines what dating means. She said in America, dating is like friendship, getting to know somebody. But in Nigeria, dating is defined boyfriend and girlfriend. The guy said he doesn't even know what to say. Faith tells Emisi that he doesn't like what she did at the party with a situation. And she said, no, don't go there. And he feels like she's invalidating his feelings. And he said, you asked me for a kiss, I gave you a peck. And she said, Kai, Faith, you can lie. When did I ask you for such? Victory has a game plan. He tells Bright that he wants to move to someone. Apparently, but Gigi is a good person. Oh, Rude Boy is in love with Thelma. So he was gisting with Koyi that he really felt bad that she picked Kaikumi, even though she told him her reason why. Yeah. And they were discussing. Rude Boy was like, who will she pick to compete with her? That people are giving her advice. Oh, pick girls only. Oh, pick guys. Oh, pick this one. Oh, pick that one. And he was like, if he's head of house, will he pick Talma? And Kanye tells him that this babe love you. She they feel you. And he was like, he don't want to believe it. And Kanye said, you don't know how women think. Women are not like guys. And Rude Boy was like, but her Port Harcourt sister, she for reason say wetin she do. Coin say you don't know women. Women don't think like this, like that. And they were like, even in this house, all this friendship are fake. You will see that at the end of the day, most of it is going to break. Fake sismas. Victory tells Bright that he's the most stupid guy. So, Emisi and Faith were talking, but we didn't really catch their conversation much. And she kind of tells him, stop it, fuck off. Yeah. Koyi said he wants to cause a lot of drama. Koyi don't turn love advisor. It's good. He tells Rude Boy, if they snatch him for you, you self go snatch him back. And he was like, this week he wants to cause a lot of drama. This day they don't know the kind game I they play. Then they chase her and she they find me. Then they said Kaikumi is a very stupid boy. He doesn't know how to play a game. Rude Boy say Mide likes Morgan. Now overseas they worry her. She doesn't want to show it that, oh, I like the guy. I think it's Rude Boy that said, and even the day they say Fee they love Morgan. So Kola tells Dede that this your friend, Coin, is bringing out a narrative, churning out the narrative about their situationship. And does she know the guy is 21? And she was like, really? Yeah. So Bright Morgan is outside with Mide. They claim to be friends. She's sitting down. Her leg is on him, oh, and he's massaging her leg. Oh, the way they used to do when they are acting Nigerian film or romance film, that man and woman or husband and wife, they'll be massaging, romancing the wife's feet. Maybe when she's pregnant, the way they will romance it in a way that you will know that they are dating. They are deceiving themselves. So claiming to be friends when two of them are secretly catching feelings, doing all sorts of things that lovers do or married people do. Is really crazy. And they do amebo about Thelma and Rude Boy situation. We all know Emide likes Amebo. So Faith and Sultana were together, and Faith kind of said initially Jason was not really talking to him, but for some time he's talking to him. Guys, thank you so much. See you on the very next video. This is the end. Bye.